A wonderful Lloyd Bean live in session with eggs and bacon. So I don't mind who answers this really, but you're just a few days on further down the line from your debut gig together at the Bush Hall. So how was that?
That was entertaining. It was really good. It was good.
So as I understand it, you'd not actually played together as an outfit before, had you?
No, we were in the studio. Well, that was with Pete and Mark, and we played vaguely as a band, sort of getting the songs ready to record them. But no, that was the first, and it was about 5 hours of rehearsal. And Lindy had never played with us. And the funny thing is, you mentioned the stellar stars in this band. I just put up an ad in a toilet somewhere, and then these guys, they bring their bios, and I'm just like, holy hell, look at who these people are. And so we just got really, really lucky. Well, they got into that toilet right after me.
There is, yeah, it is a supergroup. There is absolutely no denying.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Rob earlier on about the Bush Hall, and I said to him, how was it then on, was it Monday maybe? It's funny. So, oh, right, okay. And so, what did the audience like it then? Yeah, they thought it was funny. So, I think maybe a career in comedy might beckon as well as this. Maybe, Rob, maybe you need to do some stand-up before you actually go on with the band.
We're going to bring back that American format of the Dean Martin show, I think, is what we're going to do, if anyone here is familiar with that.
With Rob as Dean Martin?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm in.
Right, for me to be Dean Martin, it would involve taking up the drink, I think.
No, you don't need to
I think
even
you could
think
fake
about
it pretty well.
No, yeah, you can fake it. Good call. So how did the band come to be? Because I know there was a mutual fan club going on.
I tell you what, Mark, in October 2019, I was in Cyprus on holiday with my wife, and at the end of every day she would go and have a bit of a lie down, and I was going to a bar and trying to write the lyrics for the next Nightingales album. And one day I was struggling to write a lyric, but then I had this fantastic idea of I'd like to make a record with Janet Bean, who I've always admired, and I sent her a text and she wrote back saying, yes, let's do it.
That's not exactly how it went.
Oh no, okay.
Oh, fight.
Okay, so Janet can tell you the rest of the story.
Okay.
Well, I will say that it was actually, we met, Robert and I met after a BBC thing that Freakwater had done, this band that I've played in forever, and we met, and he subsequently came to several shows of ours, and after every show, he'd come up to me and tell me how absolutely fabulous my partner is in Freakwater, Catherine. He'd say, she sings so beautifully. How can you be in a band with her? She's so good. And I would be like, yeah, she's pretty great. Thanks. Yeah, it's great. And then he wrote me this text from Cyprus out of the blue, and I just wrote back. I said, I think you mean the other one, and he wrote back and said, no, I mean you. And that kind of took me by surprise.
You don't know how to take a compliment, do you, Janet? That's the real problem. Okay, so it's a wonderful record. It really is, and so many different styles in there. And you're going to do the tune written by John Langford in a short while, Tears Like Stars, which is a really beautiful thing. But you've done one gig. Are there going to be any more gigs? Is it going to be another record?
Well, you're getting ahead of yourself.
No, sorry.
This is enough right now, isn't it?
Okay, all right then. No, you've got to ask the question. I'm a hard-bitten journalist. Have you not noticed? Okay, so I've mentioned it then. You are going to play Tears Like Stars now, aren't you?
Not right now, but we are.
You are? Are you not? Are you ready for it? Yeah, good. Because I am.
Oh, is it
We're ready for anything.
You've got to be gone by 8 o'clock.